Hey, ain't got no choice but to work. Hey, everybody coming in. Lord have mercy, Jesus. K. Michelle and the so-called cussing pastor, Thaddeus Matthews. I know y'all remember him. You can remember him from hits like having women twerk for a used computer down at the church. You can remember him from hits like getting into it with Andrew Caldwell, Mr. Deliver himself. You can remember him from such hits as cursing all over the place and claiming to be a pastor. Him and K. Michelle got into it, y'all, at a Memphis restaurant. You say he wild. He real wild. Nah, you know he wild. You know K. Michelle is wild. His name is the cussing pastor, so you know his mouth is wild. And y'all know doggone well K. Michelle mouth is wild. So when those two clashed in that Memphis restaurant, that was all she wrote, baby. Thunder clash, clash. They had it out, and I enjoyed the messiness. Y'all already know that's just the way I like it. Now, hey, everybody coming in. I'm not ignoring nobody. I just want y'all to come on in so we can get started, y'all. Hey, everybody coming in. Go ahead and roll that beautiful pink footage. All right, so I already done set it up for y'all. K. Michelle is mad at the cussing pastor because the cussing pastor claims that K. Michelle allegedly lost her mansion in Memphis because she was behind on the payments. So when she saw him at the restaurant, she got the manager. She got the manager to call the police and said that he was stalking her at a public restaurant. All right, so I'm gonna play the video for y'all, and then I'm gonna read this caption that he was talking about that he wrote to go with the video. Now this is the first video. I don't know who was recording it. They must have been a recording on a potato, but here you go, child. Here you go. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So there we go. We have her going off on him and him going off on her. Now I'm gonna play y'all a little clearer video in a minute, but first let me read y'all what he had to say about the situation, child. This is his yes on a potato. This is his explanation of what happened. This is the caption. No, that wasn't Jonathan. That wasn't Jonathan. This is his explanation on what happened. Now, y'all bear with me because again, he's the cussing pastor. So that is Matthew says, today I ran into the craziest bee in the entire universe, K. Michelle. I have never met her funeral home makeup looking patootie. As I enter, I spoke to the owner and shook hands with some fans who were present at Regina's Cajun Kitchen in downtown Memphis. I guess her real ugly patootie is still upset over the fact in December I reported that her trifling patootie had painted the walls pink of a house she was legally evicted from, allegedly, after missing months of paying rent on a mansion here in Memphis. As I sat waiting on my 3 pounds of crab legs, the owners came over and tells me that K. Michelle told her if I didn't leave, she was gonna call the police and telling them that I was stalking her. So I told her to tell her B call them. Now this is what this man wrote on Instagram, which she did 3 times. So K. Michelle called the police on him 3 times for stalking her at a public restaurant. But anyway, the police never arrived. So after about 30 minutes, her and her very feminine acting boyfriend decided to leave. At this point, I laughed loudly and said, B, don't look like even the police like your zombie looking patootie. She started calling me all types of names and cussing me. Um, Not being a novice to cussing, I told her as I looked at my watch, malnourished B, take you and your out of drag looking boyfriend on out of here and hurry across town before the graveyard closes. K Michelle, you got the right one. I don't give a D about you at all. If you hadn't act up, I would not have known who your poster child for funeral home looking patootie was. This video was taped by a customer in the restaurant. Yes, listen, a mess. Nothing but just a mess. Just a mess. A mess. The treacherous pastor. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all the second video, and this is a little clearer version of what happened. Man, messy, 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 messy. I don't even know what to say. I don't know who's worse. I don't know who's worse. That is, okay, Michelle. Post a child for a funeral home. That's exactly what he said, child. That's exactly what he said. Say he gave her directions to the cemetery. Nick Andrews says when people ask me why I don't go to church, listen. Now, y'all know y'all don't have to follow everything. If you don't believe that a pastor should be cursing, you ain't got to follow nobody like that. You definitely don't have to follow nobody like that because I wouldn't. You said this man must be stopped. Reasons I gotta wait. SD Elizabeth said K Michelle is the perfect target. We all know K Michelle can't help but snap back. He set her up. But what I'm saying is, if I go somewhere and I had it out with somebody and they ain't saying that to me and I ain't saying that to them, why would I try to get them kicked out of a restaurant and call the police on them? People can have all kind of titles they want to have. It's just up to you if you're gonna follow the person. Cause I mean, I wouldn't follow him, especially after this man had women twerking, having a twerk contest in church for a used laptop. This man had women twerking in church for a used a used laptop. Come on now. If y'all follow him, that's up to y'all. But I ain't following nobody like that. Saturn Lady says clearly he is mentally ill. Again, you don't have to follow nobody like that because I definitely would not. A used laptop. He said it himself that the laptop was used. Cameron Duke says that is don't care. He gonna say what he wants. Right. It was a used laptop. He said that himself. He literally had those women twerking in church. Well, what you would call his church. Sexy Lloyd says, I bet he got a penny joy at the not a penny joy, but a penny joy. Okay, so Miss KJ say he's a hot mess. Lexus Laney say false. He's a false pastor. Lady Girl says yes, something wrong with his mind. Something definitely is wrong with his mind. But y'all know, I like K Michelle, but K Michelle got a couple of marbles missing herself, allegedly. Right. Cherie Holmes says follow him for the entertainment, not the word. Child, I ain't gonna follow him for the word at all. I wouldn't even want to follow him for entertainment because he do say funny stuff sometimes, but see, nah, I couldn't get lost with him. Jane Doe said that that was the moment they all should have walked out and not returned. But this is what I'm saying right here. If you don't like the man, that's fine. If the man don't like you, that's fine. That restaurant seemed pretty big. It had enough room for everybody. If when you was about to order your food, if this man turned your stomach while she steady posting, K Michelle posting right now. If this man turned your stomach as soon as you seen him, then you should have just said, I'll take my food to go. I'll take my food to go. That's what I would have did. But you can't just feel because you are a star that you have the right to get somebody kicked out of a restaurant. I mean, You say not twerking for the Lord, child. He had them twerking for a used laptop. he, he had them twerking for a used laptop. Yeah, go ahead and go to Instagram because that video is terrible. I don't know what that person was recording with. I don't know what that person was recording with, a potato, a shoe, a bottle of water. But that video was terrible. Odell Davis Jr. said you don't know what you have done in that situation. Yes, I do. If somebody not bothering me, I don't bother people that ain't bothering me. Now, if a person made me feel so uncomfortable that I have to say something to that person, then it's time for me to go. Then it's time for me to go. He is reaping what he sowed. I see you, Benita. Not wide open, child. Not wide open. It was a no kill phone, child. Listen, I don't know what they was doing. They had to be an older person. That reminds me of my mama. Somebody can call her phone, and my mama just sit there and stare at the phone ringing and say, "Who is this calling me? I wonder who this is. I wonder what they want." And I just tell her, if you want to know who it is, answer the phone. But anyway, but anyway, Odell says I get what you're saying. Brownstone said they recorded on the Obama phone. It's just Zamisha says I don't follow him, but I heard his story. He said he saw so many preachers cussing and getting jazzy behind closed doors. He said, "Why hide it? Messy, 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 messy." You say they got a track phone on which your mom ain't answer nothing. My mama would just sit there and stare at the phone. I'm like, if you don't put that phone down, either you gonna answer the phone or you gonna put it down. You say, Beelzebubs is in the pulpit, girl. I'm telling you, I don't trust none of them. If you wanna, if I don't trust none of them. If you want to be honest about it. Oh Lord, here goes somebody else. Had she put says why you sound different for the million billion time. When I first started out, I didn't have a computer or a microphone, so I used my phone to make my videos. And there was a certain type of music that I was trying to use, but every time I used it, they hit me with a copyright, whatever it's called. So I would speed it up 2 times or 1 time or whatever it was. Speed it up, and I had to speed my video up, and that sped my voice up. So that's why I sound different on my videos. I done said this 1,000 times. Roman and can't answer to 9. Oh, I remember those days, Miss Kitty Cat Queenie. I remember those days. You say you can't hide from the Lord. Anyway, no, it's okay. It's okay, but I just get tired of explaining it. Frederica says no telling what else he got going on. Now y'all know that Joker. I done seen this man with my own eyes basically try to physically harm a lesbian woman because he was talking trash to her and she turned around and started talking trash to him, but he didn't like it. He didn't like it when she started talking trash to him. And he told this girl, because he have a show too. He has a show that comes on that he pays for, I guess, that comes on like regular TV. He told this girl on TV that he'll bust her in the mouth. Like, how do you figure you can talk trash to somebody and then when they talk trash to you, you got a problem? You say a whole mess and a half. Yeah, but the Bible also says don't let your good be evilly spoken of, and that's what they be doing by using it. Listen, a lot of people don't trust him, but it's people that carry themselves in such a way that I still don't trust too. Because everybody, a lot of them seem fake to me. This man just openly fake, but a lot of those other people they try to hide what they doing. But I don't bother with none of them. You say his honesty is refreshing, but do you follow? I mean, but do you really think that he's a pastor? You say why he always arguing with women? You know why he always arguing with women? That's the easy target, especially us. Exactly, Nick Andrews. I knew it. He's the type that only. What you got? What you got? What do you have? Come here. Come here. Okay, you got it. Not on that floor and not on no dressers. You say you don't fool with none of them. I'm telling you. You say he is a joke. Listen. It's hard for me to take these people seriously, to be honest. And I ain't want to get deep down into it, but it's bad when you can't take the people serious that really supposed to help you get to the upper room. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be the one to help me get to the upper room, but you really sending me down to where it's hot. I don't need that. I can do that on my own. Miss Daniel says, "Oh, he's a pastor. I'm not sure he's a man of God, but then I question most congregations. You have to question them." Jada says, "Juice come to my church. The truth is there. I promise you that." Sarah says, "Can you elaborate, Juice? Why is he always arguing with women?" It's the same old age adage or whatever you would call it. These men that's always arguing with women, always trying to fight women, those are the weaker ones that will never put their hands on a man a day in their life unless it's a gay man. They'll never argue with a man unless it's a gay man. These are the ones who are weak. So the only people that they can feel like they can control is women. Those are the ones. That's the only thing I can elaborate on. Right, and Sean Jenkins. Basically that. I mean, that's all I can tell you. Doc's mom said, "Hey, Juice Crew. Hey, Tracy, how you doing?" That's all I can tell you. You just have to watch these people that always get into it with a woman. I saw a video a while back. It's been a while back. This man going crazy on his girlfriend at the restaurant. A big guy come up to him and tell him, "Hit me like you hit her." Then they start explaining. They got excuses for days. They got excuses for days. They don't have nothing to say to a man, but they'll give you two new eye colors in a second if you say something that they don't like. You have to watch them type of men. Miss Danielle says, "Y'all hit the like button." Thank you, Miss Danielle. Sarah says, "Child, I'm just being messy. Let me clutch my pearls together myself." Right. What denomination is he? Child, I don't know. Whatever it is, just stay away from him. I have no idea. I really, really don't know. Like I said, this man done got into it with K. Michelle. This man done got into it with Andrew Caldwell, Mr. Deliver. This man done, like I said before, had these women twerking, having a real twerking contest for a used laptop. This man done got into it with, like I said before, a young girl at that, a young lesbian girl. He invited to his TV show, and he was saying stuff to her that was so like disgusting. "Oh, you just ain't had the right man," and this and that. And I ain't got to go into it because y'all can guess. "You just ain't had the right man to da 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 you." And she said, "Well, I guess you didn't have the right man to da 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 you." When she said that, he went off on her, balled up his fist, and was finna literally put hands on this girl because he was going off on her, and then she turned around and started going off on him. He literally was trying to attack this girl on TV. Yeah, he got into it with Andrew. He got into it so bad with Andrew. Now, listen how low down this man is now. This man contacted one of Andrew's aunts, real life aunt, and got her to tell all of this man business. And she told it too. A used laptop, right? He got in contact with one of Andrew Caldwell's aunts to tell his business. Now, if you go to the Usher board, now this was a while back. This probably was over a year ago. If you go to the Usher board, I think they have it on there. You say, "Wow," that's what I say every time I hear something about him. Every time I hear something about him, I say the exact same thing. Frederica, I believe it too. I believe it too. Hey, Jessica Wade. We just talking. Just jump right on here. Just jump right on in. You just have to be careful about these type of people. I don't really trust people like that. Like I told y'all before, I basically can look at somebody and tell that they full of poop. So I know from the beginning not to even deal with them. I like if you never hear me talk about certain people as far as they're watching on YouTube and stuff like that, it's because I watched them for like a half a second. I was like, these people full of poop. These people manipulating. All these people want is money. All these people want is to use these people for clicks and views. Like I can tell right from the beginning. You say you clutch your pearls and choke yourself when you heard K Michelle. K Michelle a mess too now. K Michelle is a mess too. Jada Faulkner says, "Come again. What's that story? Which one you want, child? Which story you want?" Shy Taylor says he sounds so trifling and ignorant. Yes, basically. Helen says, "I made it. Just jump right on in, child. Just jump right on in." Miss Wilson say you love the accent. Thank you, I appreciate it. Spanish Jazz says, "Hi guys, blessings to all. How you doing?" Miss Trevor says, "You are killing me twerking for a letter." Yes, they was literally twerking. I seen the video. I saw the video with my own eyes. They were literally twerking. They were literally twerking for a used laptop. They was literally twerking for a used laptop. Whew, Erica. Erica. Y'all kills me. Especially when y'all don't pay attention to nothing. But anyway, Jessica Wade says, "I don't know why these people keep trying K Michelle knows she is not completely there." K Michelle is definitely off. Sexy lawyer says, "Asking, do you got the used laptop torque off?" Child, no, I saw it a while back. I ain't gonna lie, I don't have it. If I did have it, I would show it to y'all. If I did have it, I would show it to y'all. Melly said he also got into it with Tank. He got into it with Tank too. Sarah says, "Juice, I love that you made your business. Stay out of the YouTube drama and keep hustling. Thank you, I appreciate that." Nikki says, "Hey, Juice from Cali. Hey, how you doing?" You just say you my you my South Carolina friend. Oh, that's so sweet. Y'all tickles me when y'all write that stuff. I'm telling you. Y'all really tickles me when y'all write that stuff, especially when y'all say my daughter said, "Hey." I can't remember what the lady name was, but she told me, she was like, "My daughter said, hey, to tell you happy Mother's Day." Then when y'all tell me y'all husband and y'all boyfriends like to watch me, that just tickles me and I love it. And I thank y'all for all the positive words and everything. Y'all see me. Chris Austin says his denomination must be strippers and dope boys. Oh Lord. You from South Carolina too, Sean? Be messy. I don't know what it said. I have to Miss Kitty Cat Queen says, "Bye Erica, take a seat." Child, they just kills me. I'm trying not to even say nothing to them anymore, but they get on my nerves. They really get on my nerves. You say, "I know who your boyfriend is." Oh, I died when I heard that. She probably do know who his boyfriend is. Is he undercover? I mean, really, is he? I don't know for a fact. I don't know for a fact. I don't know. But you hate to really put people into a category. But you just look at all of the signs that always hate women and always coming for women and always coming for gay men and all kind of stuff. So you have to use your own, what would you call it? You have to use your own whatever to figure out. I don't know. Collection plate full of singles. They support him. But listen, y'all. They actually support him. They send this man money. They keep this man flossed up. Yeah, I live upstate. I live upstate. They keep this man flossed up. They send him money. They give him donations. They send stuff to him all the time. All the time. He got some more juice tonight on K Michelle. Just look at his IG. Let me see what you're talking about, girl. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second, child. I know he got a video on here, but I didn't want to play that video because he was cursing so bad in it. But I don't see nothing new. I don't see nothing new. Let me get back to y'all. Let me get back to the comments. Hold on. You say, you're absolutely right. All right, Sean, we'll see you later. Thank you, Shanna. Shanna says, "Hey, Juice, I love you. I live for the juice." Thank y'all. I appreciate it. And thank y'all for the new people that came in. Y'all remember, let me say this. Y'all remember when I told y'all I lost a lot of subscribers? When I tell y'all those subscribers came back almost double within the last week or so, I don't even know what to say. I thank everybody that's been here from the beginning, the ones who came in the middle, and the ones who coming in now. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the love. I just appreciate it. Donna Judah says the cousin pastor is crazy. Sexy in law says K Michelle gonna jump his gate. Man, listen. I don't know. I just feel with K Michelle, I still just felt like, to me it's almost on the level of um uh jeez, what's the girl name? Cardi B. I just feel, why are you always answering these people in the comments? Why do you let them get you so upset? You know what I'm saying? Why do you always let them get you so upset? Ignore them. I see y'all. Thank y'all. I see y'all. That is Matthews. So I'm looking at K Michelle. K Michelle, you're a singer. You have money. Um, why are you even paying attention to this man? I would have paid that man dust just because I would have known that he wanted me to say something to him. Y'all understand what I'm saying? I would have known he wanted me to say something to him, and that would have made me, with every fiber of my being, I would have acted like that man was a Hank, was a ghost in there. I wouldn't have seen nothing about this man. I don't care if he would have came up and said something to me. This man would have got no attention from me because I would have known that's what he wanted. You ain't getting it off of me, child, please. Some of these people be in positions and don't even play them. And I'm gonna say that again. Some of these people be in positions and don't even play them. Let me get my foot in the door. A Hank, a ghost. That's what the old people used to call it back in the day. A Hank, Hank, a Hank. But let me get my foot in the door, child. Please, child, please. Let me get any kind of. Let me get any kind of anything going. McGovern Green says everybody is human with feelings, no matter if you're a celebrity or not. I understand that, but if you know that this man is pickified, you say you ain't heard that word in a while. Well, we call it a Hank. It might be a Hank, but we call it a Hank. But especially if you know this man is pickified and has said some stuff to you in the past or about you in the past, he just would have not gotten anything from me. He just was not, he would not have gotten anything from me. You say, please don't act like that. Nah, and I'm regular. Right, exactly. You just have to not pay people attention. Let me tell you the quickest way you can get my attention in a negative way. Say something about my children, bother my little change I got, which I ain't hardly got none. But my little bit that I got, I'm holding on to it with the mighty clouds of joy, child. So if you messing with my little bit of change I've been scraping up and saving, or you messing with my children, man, you gonna have a problem. And but that's about the only way. Jenna Chapman says, yes, indeed, I would have known him so bad he would have started questioning his own existence. Exactly. Exactly. Doc's mom said, I'm from Georgia. We say Hank too. Thank you, Doc's mom. Kelly Williams said, yes, she gave him the pressure. Child, that man, you're right. He would have questioned his existence. He would have been patting on his chest like, am I really in here? Am I talking to this woman? Am I still alive? I wouldn't have let that man got nothing. He wouldn't have got nothing. Y'all say Hank too. Keisha Brown says, because that's who she is. Money don't change you. Not only money, y'all. Not only money. Sometimes you have to know. Sometimes you have to know. I'm gonna tell you what my mom used to tell us all the time. You ain't better, y'all ain't better than nobody, but y'all still got to know that y'all better than other people. Like it's a weird saying, but I understood exactly what she was saying. Like you don't, some people can come from more than you, way more than you, because we never had that. But some people can come from way more than you and still be trashier than you, or still be just, you know what I'm saying? So y'all ain't better than nobody, but still know that y'all better than some people. Like, be for real. Sometimes you just have to pay people a dust so they won't know that they got anything over you. Now you know this man was happy. He was happy that she said something to him. And not only that, he got it on video. It's a whack video, but he got it on video. So now you got this video of you going off. Huh? Yeah, you go ahead and wipe it off. Beautiful Ray says, who pays 14,000 a month for something you'll never own? Now that's another thing. I don't have no money. But child, if I did have some money, I wouldn't pay no 14,000 nothing for that. You right, for something I never own. I wish I would. Mind Over Matter says K Michelle has no class. She needs to go to finishing school and polish herself up. Oh yeah, I'm glad you said that. Do y'all remember what K Michelle did a couple of weeks ago? Went on stage at that country place and started talking trash to the people about her singing country music. It's not no people fault that your label won't let you sing country music. Like, why are you doing that? Messiah says, I never unsubscribe, just keep making your good videos. Thank you, Messiah. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm back on track now. I'm back on track now. Chocolate Sundays second buy a double wide for 14,000. Chocolate Sundays. What double wides you been looking at lately? Because them jokers is 60 and 80,000 now. Them double wides is 60 and 80,000 these days. You say he look crazy with those ashtray eyeglasses. Chris Austin says yes with the Nashville, and scared the white folks. Child. But what them people did to you though? Did she graduate from Spelman? I don't know. I know she went to college. I don't know if she graduated, but I think she did. Miss Trey says yes because he want to be famous too, but he not gonna be because of his mouth. But see, that's what I'm saying. This man has an agenda. This man is manipulative. This man wanted you to go off on him, and you fell right into the trap. You fell right into the trap. I would have gave you nothing. I was embarrassed that wasn't even there at the country store. I was embarrassed too. In Mississippi, you could buy two houses for 14. Oh yeah, you sure can. You definitely can, especially down here. Well, you probably need about 20, at least about 20. But Valerie Tyler says I never unsubscribed, but somehow I had to resubscribe. That was YouTube putting my channel on punishment. But y'all see my numbers going up just a tad, just a little bit, just a little smidge. They're going back up just a little bit. So I'm coming up off of punishment. You know how your mama put you on punishment and you can't do nothing for the first couple of days, and then after a while she started letting you watch TV a little bit. Then after a while she started letting you use the phone a little bit. Then after a while you can sit on the porch a little bit. Then after a while you off punishment. So that's what I'm going through right now with YouTube. I'm coming off punishment, but I don't know how long it's gonna take me. I still got to work for them, and they still got to work for me. Y'all understand what I'm saying? She always performs for homecoming. She graduated from FAMU. Graduated from Yale. Don't give you class. My granny calls them type of folks educated fools. That's what I'm saying. If you come from a very poor background, like I did, my mom still taught me common sense, how to treat people, how to act. I'm loud, but I don't do that out in public. I'm messy, but I don't do that in a way that it affects my real life, that it will cause trouble. You just have to know when and what to do in what situation. Um, he started already on his YouTube live. I'm here for it, and I'm about to go right on over and look at it. Shanice Franklin says, I just did that with my nephew. Shalita says his money when he needs to looking for mental health. Kelly Williams says K Michelle fell for the okie doke. She most certainly did. She fell for the okie doke. Hey, Labody, how you doing? Labody be cutting up in the comments for me up under my videos. Labody be jacking them up by their collar, saying, "Get yours out of here." She don't play no games. Get up out of here and leave Juice alone. Um, Jessica Wade says, I seen a two-story double wide on the highway the other day. I'm about to call me one of them. Man, listen. Listen, man. I'll take me a single ride right now. I'll take a single ride right now, just to have something in my own name. I would love to have one. But then but that's a good starter house. But then you work and you save your money, and I would want a house that's actually touching the ground. Nick Andrews says I gotta go juice this the season finale of Empire and Star, and y'all know Star didn't get renewed, so I gotta see how they ended. Child, I meant to make a video about that. I meant to make a video about that. Miss Trade never says facts, straight talk, it at a time and a place for stuff to happen. Right, exactly. Chocolate Glam says, "Juice your channel, stay lit." Thank you, I appreciate that. Sarah says, "Facts." But yeah, I always appreciate everybody that takes up for me. Sometimes I'll tell y'all, just ignore them because some people just be saying some of that stuff just be whack, and I was like, well, why you came over here? I don't understand it. You say make a video and you'll watch. Jada Faulkner says, "Catch her up, Nick." Hey Nikki, how you doing? Just jump right on in. It's okay at 7 p.m. The pastor is on and popping later juice. What's the name of his channel? Is it Thaddeus Matthews? Because I'm about to go right on over there. Charm Lock says, really loving your channel. I appreciate that, Charm Lock. Now, y'all know when I start talking loud, that's because I'm excited because of how messy the situation is. Um, Roddy View says, "Hey, boo, kiss little Gabby for us. Want her recording in the intro now." Now, listen, don't even call that child name because she gonna come running in here like a crazy maniac. But I'll kiss her for you a little bit later on. Chocolate Sunday says, "Now, usually I would leave for the Empire too, but I forgot to pay my satellite bill." Don't feel bad, child. Listen, let me tell you something. We done all had our days and our months. Do not feel bad. It is what it is. We live real life over here. We do not try to fake and phony for nobody. It happens all the time. You say it's 1 a.m. in London. Oh, you up at 1 a.m. watching us. Thank you for being here. Well, if you watch, make a video because I'm not gonna watch this BS. Brooklyn Baby says, what happened? We talking about Thaddeus Matthews and K. Michelle getting into it with each other at a restaurant because she claims that he was stalking her. But he says the reason she was mad at him because he exposed the fact that she lost her Memphis mansion a little while back for not paying the bills. Girl, K. Michelle needs to pay us for giving her common sense and money advice. K. Michelle is just one of those people who is so very talented and very creative, but they're not allowed to really express themselves the way that they want to. So they end up kind of going, I don't want to call her crazy, right? I don't want to call her crazy, but it just end up kind of being flipped a little bit. She ends up being a little flipped a little bit, right? So, you know, I hate that it happened to her because I know K. Michelle could have been much, much bigger than what she is now, which she's doing pretty good. But K. Michelle is literally battling with her music label because she wants to make country music, and they're telling her, no, I'm not gonna let you make country music because you are an R&B artist. So she don't want to make the music, and they are not going to pay for her to make country music. So right now she just stuck. She just stuck. Mind over matter says she is creative and should have made it years ago. She should have. Um, what's the name of his channel, y'all? Give me the name of his channel because I'm definitely going over there. She hasn't mastered the etiquette. Again, I say this. I like people that stay the same, but then at the same time, I still would like for you to be able to grow a little bit while you're remaining the same. And I always say this. What's the girl? Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole could have been. Keisha Cole could have been out there. Keisha Cole could have made it. Keisha Cole could have been worldwide, but she just was so stuck on quote unquote keeping it real that she just wasn't able to do it. She just wasn't able to do it. But at the same time, I have respect for her for not changing. Chocolate Sunday says K Michelle bought her son some land. She better put the double wide on it. Mano Mesa didn't. He said she was going to expose some things. Now he did. He said that is Matthews. Oh, it is. That is Matthews. Okay. Keisha Cole changed it and killed her career. She just kept being the same, but she didn't. No, she didn't, Nikki. No, she didn't. She stayed herself. SSS says nasty attitude, but she had Neffy and her mama dragging her down. Oh my god. Yes, you are 100%. You are 100% right. You are 100% right. Macia says, yeah, she should have just sang a country song instead of talking trash. Right. If you go, you literally are up there in front of a mic. Why would you talk trash to the people that you want to let you into the club? Not literally, but figuratively. Like you want these country people to let you into the club to sing country music to them. You get up in front of the mic, but instead of you singing to them, you decide to cuss the people out. Hey, Doris Delaney. Hi, Juice, and everyone. Sorry if I spelled it wrong. You all right? Everybody can't go with you, and Keisha Cole is a great example. Keisha Cole tried. She really did. La Body said, I feel like it's her lane is country music. I think she'll do good in the shoe. But if you didn't come out like that, I had to learn a hard lesson about that too, y'all. And y'all know I love telling y'all my business. If you didn't come out a certain way, if what you started out presenting to people that made them fall in love with you, and then you all of a sudden try to change it, people gonna be like, now wait a minute now. I came to you to get such and such and such. I didn't come to you to get X, Y, and Z. So, you can't just change in the middle of certain stuff like that. You can't just change in the middle of certain stuff like that. You have to keep what it is that you started. But y'all, I'm gonna have to go. It's 8 o'clock. Y'all know I gotta get fat ready for bed. Um, and I gotta go be nosy. And I gotta go be nosy on That Is Matthews. So I will hopefully have a video for y'all tomorrow and hopefully talk to y'all again tomorrow night on live. And like always, I appreciate y'all coming over. I appreciate the support and I appreciate the love. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Love y'all.